Can't believe you did that.
Hi, we're Fuzzy. Hi, we're...
Wait, mic check.
Mic check? There we go. Okay. Hi, we're Fuzzy Slippers. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Dad was watching football, I was wishing we had a second TV and thinking I'd never feel that way about damn near anything. So I would root for the bad guys and hope that your QB got injured. I just wanted to watch cartoons, just wanted me to be more like my sister. Behold the fighting stance of those who never really learned to fight. Studied up on Dragon Ball but never got the KOK quite right. Witness the awesome power of those who mostly mutter under breath. Why risk physical injury when passive aggressions never failed me yet? Shipped off to build character, or at least one he preferred. The other indoor kids weren't much support, with the big kids hunting me for sports. Soon I'm knocked down by some tough guy, so I cough up dirt and curl knuckle. Next time I try to hit below the belt, I'll focus on avoiding the buckle. Icing my hand at first aid when they make the call. Tell my parents that I broke it playing football. Behold the fighting stance of those who never really learned to fight. Watch Yu Yu Hakusho but never got the spirit gun quite right. Witness the awesome power of those who mostly mutter under breath. Why risk physical injury when passive aggression never failed me? Yeah, rubbing that in, never put the remote in my hands. Maybe if I told the truth, I could have guilted my way into karate lessons. Then I wouldn't have to stoop so low as to ever need to use my words again. But in the end, it was simpler to just sigh a lot louder and write angry songs instead. 2, 3, 4. Behold the fighting stance of those who never really learned to fight. Even tried Sailor Moon but never found a skirt that felt quite right. Witness the awesome power of those who mostly mutter under breath. Why risk physical injury when passive aggression never failed me? Why risk injury when passive aggression never failed me? Why risk injury when I know it's never failed me yet? Sitting by my stop, swinging your feet. Lo and behold, sweet Harriet, saving me a seat. Not that there was anywhere else for me to go, but sweet, sweet Harriet, I'm coming home. Coming home. Hit the interstate with my shitbox of a car, sounding like it wants to rattle apart. Couldn't make it half a mile for my thoughts came back to you, and it wasn't ever a mile more when the car died right on cue. Now you're sitting by my stop, swinging your feet. Lo and behold, sweet Harriet, saving me a seat. Frankly, you're a saint for even picking up the phone. Sweet, sweet Harriet, I'm coming home, coming home.
Thanks, guys.
Let's all watch a fucking sitcom. Let's all nuke some mac and cheese. We can make an indentation in the sofa. Let's all go get heart disease. Let's all revive the economy. Let's all buy stuff we don't need. We can build a mall on top of anything. Till then we can just jump on QVC. Who cares what happens to the earth 400 years from now? We'll be long dead anyhow. Why should we waste our time making the world a better place? It's no fun to save the human race. Let's invade someone else's country. Let's all drive big SUVs. We can start a fire in the forest. Bring Mother Nature to her goddamn knees. Let's all bring forth the apocalypse. Let's take the time to make Ice 9, and at least there be no fun. Come on, let's do it for those misremembered good old days. Let's all let the streets run red with blood. Who cares what happens to the earth 400 years from now? We'll be long dead anyhow. Why should we waste our time making the world a better place? It's no fun to save the human race. It's no fun to save the human race. Yeehaw!
Good.
Time to. Oh, you got it. Okay.
One step ahead.
Oh, great.
I read the sentence.
Good. It's no normal day for my 4th grade class. Come get your corn dogs and your mustard gas, 'cause it's the chemical book fair. Yeah, they've got Harry Potter at the chemical book fair. CIA is putting drugs in the water at the chemical book fair. Hey now everybody, now let's have a good time at the chemical book fair. Miss Frizzle's gonna do a war crime. Learning is fun. Oh, thank you.
That's all the trombone for now. It'll be back.
It's like I've got this shovel right and I've got all this dirt. And what a shovel's good for except for better. So I dig my hole, dig deep as hell, 'cause I've got this shovel right, so I might as well. And I'm well past 6 feet under now. I hope that I hit China soon. I didn't have much to say until you brought out the old crow. At first thought I was smart, but now I'm down here alone. Moses, bread, the priest, appears and recites Peter 5:7.
thank you for coming to our album release show.
Yeah.
For many of
Twice
you,
for
thank
some
you
of
for
you.
coming again to our album.
One a month.
Could have said I was sick, or could have tried to play dead. Now I gotta pretend I'm super glad you dragged me here instead. So I lay myself on the couch, fucking wish I could die. Time to introduce myself, but I don't think this man's alive. It's a party with the dead guy, shindig with the corpse. Hey man, I don't mean to be rude here, but does your friend have a pulse? It's a party with the dead guy. Think I just saw his soul among the other passed out drunks. I swear he looks so natural. And I guess no one cares. But what do I know? Oh, it was a really long time ago. And the last thing I wanna do is kill the vibe. No, the only killer here's the one that, killed that guy. It's a party with the dead guy, shindig with the corpse. Hey man, I don't mean to be rude here, but no, really, you should check his pulse, 'cause it's a party with the dead guy. But let's at least compromise. Wouldn't be such a prude if we could please just close his fucking eyes. Hey!
Thomas on the drums! Mickey Collins on the bass. Andy Walsh singing. I'm Ryan. Here we go.
Really at my best when I can keep my goddamn mouth shut. Know if needed, all you sent for all the answers. I don't know, but that guy over there, I swear to God, he barely makes a sound. They're all over him like some kind of cadaver sniffing out. Baby, there's no single reason I don't really belong here. 1 mile left, I never did because I kissed the fog of it. Here I thought it was some major personality defect. Should've known it all along to take it all really respected. Party with the dead guy, shindig with the corpse. Hey man, I don't mean to be rude here, but no, really, you should check his pulse, 'cause it's a party with the dead guy. Some kind of graveyard smash. Did your bros play this final couch and he has to eternally crash? Hey!
Hard not.
Really
Come on,
illegal.
the energy is great.
I'll call the fire marshal if you jump.
I know. You can't risk it. No, that's good. We should follow rules sometimes. Someone else is gonna die. Yeah. We can't prove that. We can't predict who will and will die. Anyways.
The rocks stuck in my shoes don't bother me so much. They can pinch a toe or two, but they can't seem to touch my soul. My girls in the crowd hurling boos and hisses, but I will take the hits if you would take my misses, please. I can't always say just what it is that I mean, but I'm thinking that maybe it could be nice if I could somehow just get a grip blood in my shoes, but that might be okay. I'd rather shoo away these blues for which my jeans might be to blame. I know the words by heart is sick, but I'm permitting practice makes for slightly better art, and it helps if you're committed. It's true. I dictate the notes, they take this parliament of scouts. These quacks look at each mistake, but I don't understand the foul. I can't always say just what it is that I mean, but I'm thinking that maybe it could be nice if I could somehow just get a grip on things, yeah. But then again, I guess it's nothing less than fight. Never going back to Texas. No, I'm never going back. Never again. Never again. I'm never going back. Family trip. Man, what a rip. Who the hell was keeping score? I voted for the Jersey Shore. They say everything's bigger in Texas, and I'm more than willing to accept this. My headache, for example's building up to something really tremendous. Never going back to Texas. No, I'm never going back. Never again. Never again. I'm never going back. Everything's flat. I don't like that. No one seems alarmed that everyone's on fire. Ranting alligators, tornadoes, and high tide. So not only am I stuck in Texas, but I can't even go outside. No, Mom, I don't wanna play Parcheesi. And if it's only for a few weeks, why'd you even have to bring me? Never going back to Texas. No, I'm never going back. Never again. Never again. I'm never going back. The Cowboys suck.
Go Birds. This song.
I ran the red light after coming to a company stop. I guess I thought it changed, I was distracted by the copy pulled up in the lane. Beside me, well, I've got so much for that left turn, that signal, say goodbye. Every time those guys show up, it's all bumps and broken jaws. But man, if not for the police, I swear I'd never break the law. And south down West Street, I caught sight of boys in blue. and up to heaven, where I could eventually spend all of eternity with you. And I swear that wasn't an inside.
We got 3 more.
We have a number of songs left.
We have a small number of songs left. Thank you again all for being here. Thank you to Trash Boy and Supercurse. Thank you for the Dumpster Outback for hosting us last minute.
The album. And Matt Poirer.
Matt,
Right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Matt
he's
Poirer.
French. Matt Poirer. For mastering the album.
Thank you to Mary Lou Fooder, who in addition to endless love and support, sang all the good backing vocals on it. If you hear a song and you're like, who's that? It's Mary Lou. If you're like, who's that? It's the rest of them.
All ready?
Sure.
Another long night of pretending to try, leaving alone with all the usual whys. Drunk on my skateboard all day, my balance last. And the cars fly past as I move towards the pavement.
Thank you all. This is our last song. This is the second to last song on the album. But we did them all out of order. Thanks again for being here. Andy's got to change the cards. So cover. Yeah, I ran out of things to cover.
We have some merch in the back. Buy some. We need money, just like in general, because that's how our society is. We've got some Valentine's cards. You're all our Valentine's.
Dropped all of them.
Yeah, I put them on the I'm just gonna throw them at you. Catch. They're not very heavy. They're paper. You don't have to do it. Fight over them. In the true Valentine's Day spirit. There's a ton more back at the table. You can just take them. We've got free stickers, free magnets, free coasters that are unrelated to the band.
Free t-shirts if you steal them.
Yeah, free t-shirts if they're quick enough.
Her shirt's perfectly picturesque, like something Norman Rockwell might have tried to dress. But I mean, like if he hadn't been so decidedly American, perhaps I'm lacking in sentiment. But is this pretty picture worth the sense you lose from grinding days away, earning nothing but warm regard for pay? No, you'd have to be made of ice to not wanna live this way. And every spring, the desert breeze arrives, drives the women mad and kills off all the olive flies. Already I've had my fill of dry heat and sand. From fall we will pick fruit, but for now we will harvest wind. It's too hot to move, so I lie face down on the floor. Just for fun I might pack my bags, knowing full well I'd never make it out the door. And the breeze it creeps in like death, I draw defiant breath, feeling how worms must feel shipwrecked on hot cement, hoping for the rain to come and wash away the sand. I so resent every spring. The desert breeze arrives, drives the women mad and kills off all the olive flies. Already I've had my fill of dry heat and sand. In the fall we will pick fruit, but for now we will harvest wind. And I know the postcards tell a different tale. Another island paradise, meanwhile cruise lines set record sales. And I'd be leaving here today if I didn't think the breeze would catch my sail and send me back before I made it out of da 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 da.
Thank you, everybody. We have been
Thank you
Fuzzy
so much.
Sippers. Have a wonderful night.